following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
It's still real to me, damn it!
Welcome to part 3 of episode 158. 2 away from our big top rope reality shake-up.
Shake it up!
Now let's get started. Let me change it over.
Hey, there we are. The Macho Man. I can't talk.
The Macho Madness.
Whoa, we got Darkness.
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 We did. Which is very weird. But we're going to talk about the March Macho Madness round 3.
Yay!
Block 1.
Not Bach 1.
Block 1.
You said Bach 1, it sounded like.
Bach 1? Like
Bach 1? Oh, there we go! I was hoping you'd get a connection. It was either going to be Bachwinkle or Backlund somehow. I thought you were going to come up with either one of those.
And I did. Of course.
You did.
And we have HBK, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
In a WrestleMania rematch.
Taking on Stone Cold Steve
Do you
Austin.
realize this was the match they were talking about when they had rumor and innuendo?
It was, wasn't it?
It really was. If you could tell, I really don't like that.
From Conway Twitty.
From old Conway Twitty.
But, it was interesting, though.
Oh, my God.
Especially Shawn taking the battery across the head. So
I knew about the battery thing.
I remember that
I didn't
too.
realize that he was refusing to get out of the limo, and then all of a sudden, right when it was time to take the picture, he just flew across the room.
Had to be in that, had to get front and center there.
Yeah, he had to get in the limelight.
Oh, yes.
Like, I'm going to throw a fit. Okay, now I'm going to come out there.
And we also have in Block 2, we have Brock Lesnar, or...
Brock Lesnar.
Taking on the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Oh, that's two rough ones right there. Oh, yeah. That's really going to kill my...
We have in Block 3, The Rock.
The Great One.
Taking on AJ Styles.
The phenomenal new one.
And in Block 4, we have Sting.
The man called Sting.
Taking on Y2J. Chris Jericho.
The list. Yes. I had nothing.
The Island of Rock.
It's true.
That's not what it was.
There was a lot of other things he said too. Yeah.
Well, let's go back up to the first match.
We're going to go back up to Bachwinkle 1.
Yes.
As HBK takes on Stone Cold Steve Austin. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this particular encounter, as they used to say back in the 90s, encounter,
Yes.
is Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stone Cold!
I mean, a little face thing.
Who made a face?
We need a little face.
We do. Hey, I'm going to take it from Bruce.
And Conway Twitty.
Because I can actually pull off some of those.
You can.
I mean, not exactly, but like at least the words that they say, the way that they say it almost,
In the Block 2,
I got to get one of Conway Twitty going, what are you doing?
We had Brock Lesnar and Randy Savage, like we said a while ago.
We did.
And I believe it would be kind of an upset how things fall.
Oh, well, this is an upset here. And I did not vote for this person.
As the Macho Man Randy Savage picks up the win over Brock Lesnar.
I didn't agree, guys. I did not agree. There was a 3-person vote, and I did not vote for Macho Man Randy Savage because I was being realistic. The man would get thrown around. Yokozuna used to throw him around, and so would Brock Lesnar. Just being realistic here, guys. Being realistic. But he won.
But is wrestling and being realistic doesn't come to factor, as we know, when Rey Mysterio can beat Big Show or Kevin Nash, so...
It's true. I mean, I guess it's the luck of the draw on that one. Yes. And then we have on Block 3, The Rock versus AJ Styles. The Great One versus the Phenomenal One. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner, which I don't think I voted for this person yet. I can't remember. I don't think I did. The winner is the Phenomenal One, Mr. AJ Styles.
And in the final block, of round 3.
Why does that say block 14?
I guess they got bumped.
It's supposed to say block 4.
As we have Sting taking on Chris Jericho, which will be a hell of a match.
It is WCW taking on WCW here.
And WWE taking on WWE.
Well, in a way. In a way. Sting's not really remembered for his losing. Even though that's how he ended his career. Losing.
Seth kills most people.
I'm just talking about the Triple H thing, too. He could have had one WrestleMania win.
That still gets near crawled on it.
It really does. I think what they were thinking was, we'll let him lose the first one, just like they made AJ lose his first one. We'll have Sting lose his first one against Triple H, and the next year he beat somebody else, and then he'll be done. I think that's probably the way they were going with that.
Yes, and it didn't happen.
It didn't happen, and it pisses me off. But he beat the Big Show on Raw. We got to remember that. He did that in WCW every other week.
Who didn't? By DQ.
Exactly.
And the winner of the match
in block 4
is
somebody I didn't vote for again.
Sting.
Because we're looking at the greatest of all time here. We're looking at March Macho Madness. Okay?
Yeah.
We're looking at the best of the best.
The best of the best, sir.
Especially in the last 4 here. Last 4 matches. The way I look at it is Jericho's career is a lot bigger than Sting's.
Okay.
Jericho did more. Did Sting beat Stone Cold and The Rock in the same night?
No, he didn't.
He did not. He beat an old Hulk Hogan. Woo! He beat an old Ric Flair. Woo! He did not beat Stone Cold or The Rock in their prime. I mean, heck, Stone Cold and The Rock were a bigger deal than Triple H. He couldn't even beat Triple H.
Yeah. That's the way the votes fall.
Just saying, I'm just putting it out there.
You just put it out there.
Just putting it out there. Woo, woo. See, I don't like how the fact that I can't see both my hands. I gotta lean over to see both. I don't like it.
Adjust the thing.
I'm not adjusting anything. I am well adjusted. Okay, thank you.
Well, for the next match or round.
Round 4.
And the final, which will be next time.
Hopefully we won't have to film it in May.
We'll wrap this thing up here. We'll have Steve Austin taking on Sting.
Oh, you're changing it up.
Oh, yes. It's 1 and 4.
I was
block
like, Stone Cold versus Randy Savage.
No, it's block 1 versus block 4 and block 2 versus block 3.
Changing it up on me.
So we have Austin versus Sting, which we've seen.
We have seen in WCW.
And we have Savage versus AJ Styles.
Which we've never seen.
Not even in TNA.
No. Savage only had that one match.
See?
AJ may have been part of that match. I'll just go back and look. But it was a big tag match thing.
But out of these 4, which one will pick up the win and become the champion
for
of
2018?
Macho Madness.
Of 2018.
2018, yes sir, you're right.
And then we're going to go on and talk about the WWE Network. It's our network segment, if you will.
It is.
As we talk about TakeOver New Orleans.
Which was a great show.
We're behind because we didn't film.
It was a great show.
It was a great show. This match lasted 31 minutes and 24 seconds for the inaugural NXT North American Championship ladder match, and we had no idea any of them could have won,
yes,
and we would have been happy, I think, with any of them. The fans would not have been happy with Lars Sullivan, I'll tell you that much. They booed the heck out of that man every time he went up the ladder. But Adam Cole,
baby,
defeated EC3, the 1%. Killian Dane, Lars Sullivan, Ricochet, and Velveteen Dream. I don't know why the rumor and innuendo is that Velveteen Dream was getting called up to the main roster already, but they're like, we need to keep him here so he can feud Ricochet. He doesn't need to be on the main roster yet.
No, he does not.
No, he is not, in my opinion, he is not ready. He has not done all his full potential in NXT. I believe he can be both North American and NXT champion before he leaves. He's only like 22. Give him time. I don't think he's hit his prime yet. Yeah. I mean, just like with AOP.
Now, The Rock has given his thumbs up to Ricochet.
Oh, absolutely. He said that's a man for the next generation.
Yes.
Ow. I hurt myself.
Up next, we have the NXT Women's Championship, which lasted 12 minutes and 56 seconds.
Which is all right.
As Ember Moon, who is called up, so you kind of figure what's going to happen. She dropped the title by technical submission because she couldn't answer. Couldn't answer the ref.
She passed out.
Shayna Baszler became the new NXT Women's Champion. And now she's leading the locker room. All of them girls better get in line right behind her.
They have no money, ladies and gentlemen. No money in this company, but we have just received word. Impact has now revealed brand new belts.
For redemption?
I guess it's when they reveal them. It says Impact Wrestling unveils all new title belts.
All right.
Why? Introducing the brand new tag team championships. Kind of. See how slender they are in the middle? That's different.
They are slender.
Introducing the brand new X Division. They're all blue. Everything's blue.
No, the Impact says blue.
Do what?
Impact's blue. So
Oh, are they blue?
Yes.
The new Knockout Championship. I like that one.
Yeah, it's all slender in the middle. You're right.
They are slender. It looks kind of like a badge.
It does.
That one looks like a badge.
Yes.
And there's your new Impact World Championship. That one's a bit wider, which it needs to be. It needs to be bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's they all kind of look the same. That one, the X Division's bigger, and then the tag belts are slender, like the women's. Interesting, people, interesting.
So, who will get the new belts tonight?
Oh, they all got new. I mean, is it all? It's not all. Like, they didn't strip everybody of the belts. They didn't do that shit.
No, they'll probably just give you a new belt.
Okay. I was about to say,
Yeah, so
don't start over, dude. Don't hit the reset button.
No. We have next with the Triple Threat NXT Championship match and the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Trophy will go to the winner as we have the Undisputed Era.
Who
defending their
were
titles.
not in the Tag Team Classic.
No, they were not, but they got a shot. Taking on the Authors of Pain and Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong.
And ladies and gentlemen, what we called it.
Yeah, a little late. But
We called it way earlier.
yes, we called it when at War Games when it should have
When it
happened.
shouldn't have happened, yes. But Roderick Strong turned on Pete Dunne, which is going to be a good singles feud right there, buddy.
Oh, it is.
And he helped Undisputed Era win because Adam Cole was on the floor. He was on. He was out. He was out.
They're saying that maybe Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate.
That's a team.
Yes, taking on
Ooh.
since they gave the belt to Roderick Strong.
Oh, he's part of the tag team now.
Yes, him and Kyle O'Reilly.
I wonder though when Bobby Fish comes back.
He was there with them. They all had a photo shoot, and he was there.
But yeah, I mean he was there at the pay per view. What I'm saying is,
No, he was at the photo shoot too, and they had, like I said, Roderick Strong had the belt, and Kyle O'Reilly had the belt, and he was just standing there with the other one.
but I wonder if Bobby, when he comes back though, they'll let him have the belt, or they may not be the champions by then.
They may not be the champion. They may be called up.
I can't wait for them to be called. I hope they all get called up at the same time.
They need to.
They really do, and we
It
have.
was 11 minutes and 38 seconds.
Yes, it
the
was.
time.
And then the NXT Championship, yes, ladies and gentlemen, not the main event, in 18 minutes and 30 seconds as Aleister Black defeated Andrade Cien Almas, the champion, with Selena Vega, which never would have thought at this point that he would have got called up after losing the belt.
I know.
But we did kind of guess Authors of Pain were leaving.
They were
With
past
this-
their due.
Yes. And then your main event, which is the longest match of the night, which is how it's supposed to be done.
It is. It was unsanctioned. Doesn't count.
Unsanctioned.
No matter who the winner is, what happens, it doesn't count, folks.
It's true.
As your winner, and getting back on the NXT roster.
Reinstated, because we thought, okay, if he loses, he's going to SmackDown, probably.
That's right. Johnny Gargano defeated Tommaso Ciampa. But Ciampa said it doesn't count. I didn't lose. It's unsanctioned. Not in the record books.
Wow.
So, now he's calling himself Tommy Sports Entertainment, too.
Tommaso Ciampa's calling himself Tommy Sports Entertainment
Mm-hmm.
because you got Johnny Wrestling, so you got Tommy Sports. Wow.
Yeah. He said it just rolls off the tongue.
I do know that he did a thing where it was like one of the live events, and they on the video package it started with Johnny Wrestling shirt, and it came up and it was Tommaso Ciampa's face. The fans were all cheering, it's Johnny Wrestling! And it comes up, boo! He is the one true heel they have.
Yeah, he did. Now we go to WrestleMania, which lasted 7 freaking hours.
Way too long for 14 matches, as we have 3 pre-show matches as Matt Hardy won the 30-man Battle Royale for the Andre the Giant Memorial Trophy in 15 minutes and 45 seconds by last eliminating former trophy winner Baron Corbin.
Yes, he deleted him from the Battle Royale.
Delete. But there was a reason why he won.
Oh, yes.
And that was because Bray Wyatt, the Eater of Worlds, came back.
Yes,
to help
Deleter
him.
of Worlds.
Oh, Deleters of Worlds. I like that.
We had the tournament finals for the vacant WWE Cruiserweight Championship. It lasted 12 minutes and 20 seconds. It was between Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali, and your new champion is Cedric Alexander.
Finally.
Finally got it, yes.
Well, it took him like a year.
Yeah.
And then your final pre-show match as Naomi won by last eliminating Bayley in the 20-woman Battle Royal for the WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal trophy that does not look like anything inappropriate at all. 9 minutes and 50 seconds. Everybody thought Bayley won by last eliminating Sasha, but Naomi was just chilling on the floor. Kind of like Roman Reigns does in a Royal Rumble.
But I think a lot of people love that Bayley eliminated Sasha.
Oh, and they all cheer when Bayley thought Bayley won, and the fact that Bayley threw out Sasha, they're like, yes!
She finally stood up to her. All right, Bayley.
Right.
Which I thought she was going to be on SmackDown, but it kept them together. So.
Yeah, I think they should have separated them.
Then we shut off WrestleMania with a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship.
What a way to start.
It lasted 15 minutes and 30 seconds as Seth Rollins became your new champion, defeating The Miz and Finn Bálor.
So The Miz does not get to break the record.
He does not get to break the record. No.
Very aggravating.
He comes up 30 days, roughly 30 days short.
And now it makes sense that he lost because he had to go to SmackDown.
Yep.
And then we have the Women's SmackDown Championship match for 13 minutes 5 seconds as Charlotte Flair shockingly defeated Asuka by submission to defeat her undefeated streak.
Yep. That was a shocking moment. If you're in New Orleans with a streak,
you don't go to New Orleans, that's right.
Up next, we have the Fatal 4-Way for the United States Championship. It lasted 8 minutes and 15 seconds as a new champion was crowned in Jinder Mahal.
Thank goodness.
Who defeated Randy Orton, the former champion Bobby Roode, and Rusev.
Then lost it already. So sad.
Already.
And then
I'm going to go back to SmackDown. So.
Mixed tag match, 20 minutes, 40 seconds. I thought it would be later on in the card. But Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey defeated Triple H and Stephanie McMahon by submission. Very good match.
They had to get it on the news sites and ESPN and everything.
Before everybody went to bed.
Yeah, before it got too dark.
That's right.
Up next, we had a triple threat for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship match. It lasted 5 minutes and 50 seconds.
Short match.
As we have new champions, the Bludgeon Brothers, defeating the Usos and New Day.
Thank goodness is somebody new as tag team champions.
Now we get some new challenges.
And in the shortest match of the night, ladies and gentlemen, shortest match of the night, which we had a couple of short ones. Both tag team title matches are short, and this one.
Yes.
As John Cena kept saying, come on. Fight me. I hear you back there.
You have no balls.
But then all of a sudden Elias comes out, and we think, we'll just get a performance, and then John Cena will beat up Elias. We'll be done.
Which he did.
He did. And then The Undertaker came out and defeated John Cena in 2 minutes, 45 seconds. They wanted that shocking thing.
John Cena did the job. John Cena had no offense.
Yeah, he didn't do anything.
Cena jobbed out. He did not.
Because he
gave him this.
And then he popped up.
Yeah.
And that was it for him. But yeah, we had the couple big shocking things. Charlotte beating Asuka's undefeated streak, the short match of Undertaker and John Cena, and the Raw Tag Team title.
Yes, which we'll get to in just
yes,
a few
will.
seconds. Up next, we had the tag team match, where if Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn lost, they are gone from SmackDown Live, which we know that's already happened. But Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon did defeat them in 15 minutes and 25 seconds by submission.
And then the WWE Raw Women's Championship lasted 10-15 as Nia Jax defeated Alexa Bliss, the champion, which it should have been about a 5-minute match. Yes. And Alexa Bliss should have ran. As soon as she got caught, got destroyed. But for some reason, they put her getting a lot of offense. I don't understand it.
And there's rumors around she getting a boob job. Or she got a boob job.
Really?
Mm-hmm. She was off the house shows for a little bit for cosmetic surgery.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, really? So maybe that Twitter feed that you watch won't be just about her backside anymore.
Yeah, that's true. Up next, we have the WWE Championship.
And this is another shocker.
It lasted 20 minutes and 20 seconds as AJ Styles defeated Shinsuke Nakamura.
So what you're saying is, in this match, you see 20/20, so you see clearly now.
Yes, and Nakamura has definitely seen clearly now as he turned heel on AJ Styles.
He respectfully was giving the belt over to AJ, and I'll call it. Did I not call it? Did I not call it? Called it before it happened. That Nakamura has turned heel, and what we can say is I am shocked that we have no memes that Vince McMahon is racist against Japanese people. Because Asuka and Nakamura lost at WrestleMania.
They shined at Royal Rumble.
They both shined at Royal Rumble, and then they both lost.
At
WrestleMania. The winners of both Royal Rumbles lost.
That is true.
That is crazy.
But it's funny. I like the way Nakamura's being done now because when
you speak no English.
I don't speak no English.
Speak no English.
Like
That's another good one that would have a manager.
Oh yeah, but I love it because you get into that because I don't speak.
Because they're always talking about how you can't talk English very well, so it's like, hey, well, let's just use that as a storyline.
Somebody's thinking.
Right.
I don't know if it's Road Dogg or not, but somebody's thinking.
And then we have the Raw Tag Team Championship match that only lasted 4 minutes. Cesaro and Sheamus were the champions, and they were wondering, okay, who's your partner? Who's your partner? Braun Strowman said it ain't going to be nobody in the back. It's going to be somebody in the audience. And he picked little old Nicholas.
A little boy named Nicholas down the crowd.
Who just so happens to not be Shane McMahon's child.
Yes.
So sick and tired of people saying it was Shane McMahon's kid. Have you seen that?
No, I ain't seen that one.
If Facebook was lit up, I'm talking about Facebook was on fire with them saying they had a picture of all of the children, all the grandchildren of Vince, the girls and the boys, when they all took a picture with the parents and with Donald Trump when Linda came to office. And they had a big circle around, this is the kid, that's Nicholas right there. Looks nothing like him. So then all of a sudden it came out that it was John Cone's kid,
right,
the referee. And I'm talking about, there's so many posts that I had to go correct people on. Like, nope, here's a picture. Nope, here's a picture. Here's the article. It's his kid. It's his kid. And just so happened to be he was the referee for that match too. How interesting is that? Just in case your kid freezes up, you're the referee.
Yes.
Fix it.
Yes, from the crowd, yeah,
right.
That's true. But they kept the titles for one night as they turned them over.
But he did say, when he gets old enough and he comes back, somebody's going to get these hands. You know that was pre-taped.
Yeah. And the main event, which everybody knew it was going to be the main event a year ago.
Right.
Didn't send nobody head for the exits. It was for the Universal title as Brock Lesnar defended his championship with Paul Heyman in the corner against Roman Reigns, Mr. McMahon's favorite son.
That's right.
And after 15 minutes and 55 seconds of hard action and blood.
And like 1,000 F5s.
Yes. Brock Lesnar kept the title.
It's amazing that you can defeat Samoa Joe with one F5. But
yes.
you have to do, what, five? To Roman Reigns? It's a little ridiculous.
Yes.
But it's so funny because there was people, I think it was Lance Storm, or it was some wrestling personality that responded to somebody because someone said, well, going to bed, I'll see what's going on tomorrow because we already know the outcome of this match. Somebody commented underneath it, one of the wrestling personalities commented underneath it, well, you're going to be shocked in the morning. Because, I mean, everybody called it. Oh, it's called Paul Heyman and Vince McMahon played everybody. Let's just say he's going to UFC. Mm-hmm. Dana White went along with it, said he's coming to UFC.
Sometime he didn't win.
Isn't that interesting? Dana White's in the audience. Dana White said he's going to UFC. And also Paul Heyman, all the media, he said, yeah, he's going. If he loses tonight, he's going to UFC. If he wins, then we'll talk to Vince about some more money. Isn't that interesting? He signed it before the match ever happened, people.
And then he's supposed to have a little altercation with Vince.
Oh, supposedly, yeah. Supposedly.
Shane got involved too. So.
I see. No, if I don't have video footage, I don't believe it.
That's right.
Don't believe it.
And now let's talk about what's going to happen this Friday.
The greatest Royal Rumble ever.
Yes.
There you go.
In Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. Exactly.
As we have the greatest Royal Rumble match, 50 men in the Royal Rumble match. There's only a handful of people
that you know about
that should win.
Oh, yeah.
Daniel Bryan could be one.
Oh, yeah.
Roman Reigns could be one.
Oh, of course. Because I bet you everybody that's in a match is going to be in that thing, too.
Well, it makes sense. Unless you're right there at it, but you could go, I guess. Yeah.
At the very end. 50 people, you can get there at the end. You can get 49.
Roman Reigns, that's pretty nice.
Supposedly Rey Mysterio is supposed to be there. Yeah, Jericho's going to be in
Great Khali.
Are you kidding me?
Nope. Big Show, of course. But you got
Roman, come on, y'all.
Daniel, AJ. I mean, a lot of people who could come up to win.
Come on, y'all. Great Khali. Really?
Great Khali, really, yes.
Next thing you know, Boogeyman's going to be in it.
Good. We got a steel cage match for the Universal title as Brock Lesnar will defend against Roman Reigns.
People on the roster to not need any legends in that match.
That's true.
But yeah, Brock and Roman in the steel cage, that's where people think Roman's going to win it.
They could.
Because it's a big deal, because it's Saudi Arabia.
It's a big deal.
It's the first time ever we have 50-man Royal Rumble. He's got to win that one. He'll win the title and the Royal Rumble. That's never happened. You win the belt and the Royal Rumble the same night because you don't need to in a real Royal Rumble.
Nope.
Oh, we have Seth Rollins defending the Intercontinental Championship against Finn Bálor, against The Miz, who's on SmackDown, against Samoa Joe, who's on SmackDown. So essentially, neither one of them will win it.
Right.
Could go to Finn Bálor. Could go.
I think that was Seth.
Of course it's going to stay with
Then
Seth.
there's rumors that one of the other...
Oh, an innuendo?
Yes. That Miz or Samoa Joe's coming out and Bobby Lashley's going in.
Ooh. Why would they go out, though?
Because they're on SmackDown. I think both of them should be coming out. But I know Miz is supposed to get his rematch. But so you take Joe out, put Bobby Lashley in would make sense because they're all on Raw.
Or Bobby Lashley wins the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, there's another one. Yeah, that's true.
They want to put him over. I mean, he's got his first feuds with Elias, but okay, whatever.
We got the WWE Championship match rematch pretty much. This is AJ Styles taking on Nakamura. AJ should retain.
You know what they should do for Nakamura? Same kind of thing they do with Gender with two little Indian people. They should give him two little Japanese guys. Kind of like they do with Tajiri. That'd be awesome.
It'd be different.
It would be different. And then we have Jeff Hardy taking on Jinder Mahal. Speak of the devil, he shall appear. With somebody saying
Sunil.
Sunil! That's his name because it totally looks like Sunil. In the U.S. Championship match. He's not going to get it back.
No. We got the tournament finals for the vacated Raw tag team titles.
I wonder who's going to win this.
The Bar.
No.
And they'll lose them back to them at Backlash. So any of these titles could change hands and just win back at Backlash. So we think anything's different. I know.
It's going to be the Eaters of Worlds.
Deleters of Worlds.
Deleters of Worlds. Same thing.
Yes. Bray and Matt versus Cesaro and Sheamus. The Bar.
He's going to lose. The Bludgeon Brothers are defending the SmackDown Tag Team Championship against the Usos.
Yeah.
Bludgeon Brothers will keep the belt.
They too. Cedric will defend the Cruiserweight title against...
We don't know.
Not after the Gauntlet match, but we're saying Mustafa Ali is going to step up and take
I'm
the
okay
spot.
with Mustafa, because he does have a similar skin tone as the people in Saudi Arabia. So like, oh, I like him!
With his glacier outfit.
He does.
/ Seth Rollins.
Yeah, him.
Mm-hmm.
But I would totally be okay with... I mean, I want a heel, so I want Daivari. In Saudi Arabia, people will cheer him anyway.
A heel face match will be better,
Yeah, they keep doing these face-face things for the Cruiserweight division. I'm like, it's not Ring of Honor! Quit doing that. Then we have John Cena. Big match John taking on Big Match Hunter.
Yes.
Huge. That's a big match.
Huge.
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 And this part's confusing. I don't know why they keep going back and forth.
With John and Hunter, it
It could go either way.
Yeah, I know. You're going to give it to.
I mean, usually when they go overseas, Triple H is going to beat whoever it is. Because, boy, for some reason they say that...
but it is John Cena, so...
In India, apparently Triple H is like God to them. So he had to beat Jinder Mahal.
Yeah, he could have done the job.
Thank you.
He didn't need to win.
They pulled out the red carpet for Jinder Mahal, but they were like, yeah, Triple H is like God. We got to have him win.
No.
I've literally seen no publication where they said that Triple H is like up on a pedestal in India. So I feel like y'all are making the stuff up.
And the casket match, which was Undertaker Jericho.
First.
Undertaker Rusev. Then
Second.
turned into Undertaker Jericho.
Third.
And turned back into Undertaker Rusev.
It would have been better if they changed it from Rusev to Jericho to somebody else. The fact that they went back to the same person again makes them all look stupid.
Yes.
Why keep changing around? And Jericho's like, he's literally been interviewed, and he said, I don't know why they changed it. He was like, that's how the WWE is.
And I thought they changed it so they wouldn't, because that's pretty much, no pun intended, Rusev being buried.
Yes, but I also saw where they claimed that Rusev said something about Undertaker being old, and so he's getting punished. And he also said on Twitter, literally gave away the match. And on Twitter...
WWE stuff off his Twitter.
Oh, did he really?
He did. Any talk, and there's all people freaking out. He He's still with the company? Is he going to release?
After they took him off the casket match, he took all the WWE stuff off there.
all the WWE stuff off there.
Well, because when they announced it for the match, he put on there, he said, "Bury me softly, brother."
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, oh crap. He said something he shouldn't have, and they took him off. They took him out of the match because of the Twitter thing.
Right. And I was looking at maybe Jericho can take the loss. It doesn't hurt, you know.
Yeah, there's
Rusev
something going on here.
Yeah.
There's something going on.
And he still may not get in the casket.
What?
Aiden may get put in the casket, and Rusev gets gone, yeah.
So. But anyway, we digress as we continue on with the Impact Redemption pay-per-view that's going on apparently right this very second.
No, it ain't 7 o'clock yet.
Same thing, really.
Now they have a pre-show.
They probably don't. They can't afford one. As we have Austin Aries.
Pay for titles.
That too. I mean, they just changed the belts before the new people took over. Where does all this money come from?
Put stickers on them.
They probably did. As Austin Aries defends the Impact World Championship against Pentagon Jr. and Fenix in a triple threat match because guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Alberto Del Rio can't come to work.
No.
Because, you know, he was in Louisiana drunk. Literally, the night that the thing happened, the show happened, he was totally drunk at an interview. They show him, the video footage is online. But then he said, oh, it was a family thing came up. I had to go deal with some family stuff. And we're not going to talk about this family stuff because that family stuff has got to do with my ex and my kids and my parents. And we don't discuss that out loud. That sounds so convenient.
It does.
You were literally there. You were in the same town the same exact night at WrestleCon.
But you couldn't remember him.
He was so drunk he probably don't remember interrupting. He literally interrupted an interview with another Mexican wrestler.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, that's because it was Savio Vega was there and Carlito was there.
Savio Vega got fat.
Yeah, I know Savio Vega. She's like, oh my God.
And yeah, he pulled Carlito in and they were all speaking Spanish.
Yes.
The whole interview was in Spanish. I was like, are they cussing?
Well, Phoenix, I think it was Phoenix. Phoenix won the match before, so this is like a rematch.
It was a non-title.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So in this match, Austin Aries is going to win because...
He's collector of belts.
That too.
What he is.
Not collector of worlds.
No.
Just collector of belts.
Matt Sydal defends the X Division Championship against Petey Williams.
That'll be a good match.
But it should be Sydal.
But it's going to be a good match.
Oh, yeah.
Allie defends the Impact Knockouts Championship, not Grand Championship, because there's no such thing. I don't know why I'll say Grand Championship. Against Su Yung. Guess who Su Yung is? The wife of Rich Swann. Oh, you lost your job? Well, at least we'll give her a job. Or you have, or you have Rich Swann get a job with Impact. But like, look, some things happened, and you know, some bad stuff, publicity. Give him a job.
I wasn't surprised if he didn't show up tonight.
Have him attack Matt Sydal.
Yeah.
But they're claiming that he's retiring.
No, he's back.
Oh, he said he's not
He's
retiring.
not retiring. No, that changed.
Where do I not see this stuff at?
That changed.
Why would that change unless you can get a contract?
That's true.
Come on, y'all.
LAX defends the Impact Tag Team Championships against Eli Drake and Scott Steiner.
Where does this come from?
They're trying to give Scott. It wouldn't surprise me if Drake and Steiner become tag team champions.
Drake was with Chris Masters, and apparently Scott D'Amore, and they wanted to get rid of him, so they fired him.
And Brodus Clay, or whatever his name is.
They got rid of him already?
He quit again, yeah, he's left again.
He just made a big deal about, I came back because the new people that were in charge, and blah, 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 and they have ideas for me. Like, what, really?
He gone.
Eddie Edwards, Moose, and Tommy Dreamer face Sami Callihan. Watch your face. And OVE in the first ever House of Hardcore match. House of Hardcore. Like, what does that entail? That's a promotion.
That tells me that Tommy Dreamer and Moose and Eddie Edwards is winning the match.
Right. But, I mean, that's a company. That's the name of a company, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
So why is that also a match? That's stupid. So basically what you're saying is a hardcore match.
Yeah.
Okay. But
House of Hardcore.
In order to bring in Tommy Dreamer, we've still got to put over his company because WWE does it too whenever they bring him around.
Oh, yeah.
So in order to have Tommy Dreamer in this match, we've got to call it House of Hardcore so you're plugging his stuff. That's exactly what that is.
Hey.
Whatever works for that man, I guess.
We have a six-way match. As Brian Cage versus Tajiri Izumaro versus Dezmond Xavier versus El Hijo del Flazmania versus DJZ versus Trevor Lee.
DJZ, Trevor Lee. Kind of rhymes a little bit.
Yes.
I am going to say
Trevor Lee.
Brian Cage. It's the only dude that looks like Scott Steiner back in the 90s, okay?
Oh, that guy.
That's the
Brian,
huge, muscled up guy, and all these are like little flying people.
Yeah, Brian Cage.
He's going to throw them everywhere, okay?
Yes.
That's what's going to happen. And then, in the last match that we have to talk about, Aerostar takes on Drago. Drago? Something.
Oh.
Dragon without an N. Okay, how about
Yeah.
that? In an exclusive match presented by Impact Wrestling partner promotion, Lucha Underground. But is it really the Impact match, also the title match, also a Lucha Underground match? Really?
I don't know.
2 of them, pretty much.
2 out of the 3. That's
2 out of the 3 ain't bad, you know.
No.
But I mean, altogether, those are good matches.
Yeah.
That's not a bad, but you only have like 1 pay-per-view a year. So, in turn, nobody knows about it. Because I literally did not know that was on tonight until you said, hey, guess what, that's on.
I didn't know about that. I just saw it.
You're like, let's see what we got to talk about on the show today. Oh, wait, that's on tonight.
That's a pay-per-view. Tonight?
Oops.
What?
I thought it was just going to be a television show. Because all their pay-per-views are TV shows.
That's what they feel like. Well, that is it for part 3.
The list. Not the list.
It's coming up next. If you just
Part
kept going,
3.
I would have rolled with it here.
I was trying to say the name of part 3.
I know what you were trying to say.
But you were going to cover it
I
up.
was covering, yes.
Oh, gosh. Part 3.
Teamwork here.
Part 3, which is, let's talk about it, is over with. Now let's talk about part 4.
The West.
That does not miss. I don't know where I was going with all
I
that.
have no clue either.
Woo!
That's coming up next. As we talk about 10 wrestlers punished.
10 wrestlers.
That was an F for a minute, so that came right. Punished for trying to steal the limelight. Which would be very surprising, number 7. We've got ranking every TNA wrestler's success in WWE, number 12. And we have 10 fatal mistakes that destroyed the TNA brand at number 6. So come on back to part 4, the list. I'm Mike Hogan.
I'm just a cat.
I've seen a few clicks right here, Top Rope Reality.